if I remember, we'll come back to that. But let's get to the other big news. Giannis signed a Supermax extension. It was 5 years, $128.2 million, which is the biggest contract in the NBA history. It's about 45, a little bit more than 45 million a year, which surpasses, I believe, Russell Westbrook was first.
Yeah,
And
correct.
there might have been somebody else who was a little bit in front of him. But, still amazing contracts. If I'm a Bucks fan, I'm ecstatic. Giannis was kind of on edge about this decision, but they got him to sign. And what do you think of the future holds for Milwaukee?
I think it's going to be downhill in my honest opinion because, like, Giannis, players don't look at the team or the money perspective like all them big stars. I believe they look at, oh, what city am I going to live in and what can I do in this city? Milwaukee is not a great place to party and to have a, like a steady home and a steady like atmosphere. It's just not. And the team as well, the team is not developed yet. It's not really a team that you could take to the NBA finals and win. I believe that was a bad decision with Giannis. I mean, I saw what Giannis said. He was like, "Oh, I don't want people to burn my jerseys." But it's like, do you want people to think of you as just a Milwaukee Buck, or do you want people to see you as a MVP, a Defensive Player of the Year, an NBA champion? That's really what he has to look at. Not, oh, I want to be loyal to this city and not get my jerseys burned.
Yeah, I mean, if he wanted a ring, Milwaukee's obviously they've been the number one seed I think the last 2 years, but they've proven in the playoffs that they can't win. This year against the Heat, and I forget last year. I think it was probably Boston. No, against the Raptors last year, who eventually won the championship. But Giannis, the NBA teams, have strategies to stop him in the playoffs, and we've seen, especially the last 2 years, in the playoffs, teams guard him well, and he doesn't perform as an MVP should in the playoffs. So I mean, I don't know if I'm glad he stayed and he didn't leave to go make a super team. But if I was worried about my legacy, I would probably have left out of there. The Heat weren't a bad option. You know, Obviously the Bucks are trying to make moves this offseason, kind of build around Giannis as they did with Drew Holiday, and they tried to get Bogdan Bogdanovic or Bogdan. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've mispronounced maybe, but you know what I'm trying to get at. Which didn't work out sadly. But I also saw that he tried to recruit Bradley Beal and Victor Oladipo, which I don't think it will work for Bradley Beal. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Because I think we got Bradley Beal under contract for at least another 2-3 years. But Oladipo, I could definitely see him, going to Boston next year. I think he's got one more year on his deal.
Yes.
Not 100% sure. I could definitely see him going out of Milwaukee, excuse me. And that would be a duo I'd love to see: Drew Holiday, Oladipo, and Giannis. That'd be awesome to see. Hopefully they could get some talent. No hate, I've always kind of liked Giannis. He's never done really anything to make me mad, player wise. I do remember he dropped like 50 on the Wizards, and I was kind of blown about that, but can't do much about that.